Hello friends, welcome to TechNoi channel. Today we will continue our journey about HTML tutorial. And in this tutorial I will discuss about UL and OL elements. Also I will discuss about block label tag. Also the inline tag and how those tag can be helpful to design the layout of a particular website. And I will also discuss various property about this list. And also if we get chance, then we will try to cover other topic, for example meta tag and other thing. So without further ado, let's continue. I am using Visual Studio Code for my development, and also in the right hand side we have the Chrome browser. So we can create that UL tag, and inside that we have li element. So UL stand for ordered list, and li the list element. So inside the list element we can create let's say we'll creating a list of city. So we can do that. Let's say copy paste it a few times. Then we can use Delhi, San Francisco. So this is our list. If you reload our page, so we can able to see the number of city. So we can get rid of this hello. I think we don't need this paragraph over here. So so the list of cities. So if let's say instead of UL, if I change to OL, you can see the difference. So it would be ordered list. So the number will appear over here, 1, 2, 3, right? Then again let me change to UL, and also we can specify attribute over here in the UL, and for example type we can mention, right? So in the type we can give for example A. So let's see about it. Not in the UL list but for order list. UL will always come as a dot. We can change that also. So if we specify A, then ABCD will come up. If you mention as a small letter A, then also it will come as a small ABC, right? So if I mention as capital I, then that so here also drill down is coming up. So Roman letter is coming up. So if I give a small I, so small 1, 2, 3 is coming up. So in that way we can change this our list. So this list tag will be very much essential for designing layout and creating list of various items. Now let's discuss about some tag known as block label and inline label. So what does it mean? Hello my friend. So we can create, and also we can create hi there, or we can create a bold. Good. So few text I randomly have written. If you see over here this hello my friend, right? So which is displayed over here. So in this one line. And hi there is displayed in the second line. So this is a block label element. That means it will occupy the entire line, where this span and body will visible in the same line. So they won't split into a different line. So they will group together and present available here. So group label, so block label means it will take its own line, whereas span element will be arranged as per the flow is going there. So they won't occupy the line. So if you want to break it, we have to put BR over here. Otherwise they will be used adjointly. Two very important HTML tag are, one is division and another one is span. So this division is usually a block label element. So inside this division we can write we can create any paragraph. Hello, very good. And inside the span usually we define some only few names and one or two words. So if let me load it, so both are in the separate line, but if you create another span, let's say we mention 23 A's, so here the A's is 23 is appearing. That means this is the inline element. This is the block level element. Usually by division and span, they don't do or make any changes to the behavior of the text displayed. So they usually use for the arrangement purpose. For example, this division we would like to mention some border. Okay, so we can create style, solid red, let us do just to give some color also. See, if you can notice over here, so this is how we can specify border. Here also we can specify the style. Let us try to give the style over here and change the color to blue or something. See, this is the boundary of that span label element. So the span label element should be arranged together, whereas division will be taken a block, and if next block element will occupy another line over here. So in HTML, we can say division is the block level element, and H1 to S6 is block level element, paragraph is block level element, also form if you have, right, to input the field, that is also block level element. That means they will occupy this line. So what are the inline element? We have span, and we have anchor tag, and we have image tag. So these are the known as inline element. Now let me explain one of the important point. So we can use iframe. Iframe is a little bit advanced concept. So using iframe, we can embed any other external URL. So let's say this is our web page, right? So let's say we want to display the Google over here in our page. So we can mention iframe and Google. So in this page we can create our own header or whatever may be. But here we can embed any URL available. So let us give it a try how it behaves. Iframe, we have to give source www.google.com. So this frame border, whether you need a border or not, and we can specify width, let's say 100 pixel, and height, let me minimize this a little bit, height 100 pixel. Okay, so we given a width and height. Let us execute it. Google has some problem in embedding inside another home page. So I have taken another, a website to embed it. So you can see over here, so this first post is coming up. But I think the size we can increase this width to 300 and height to, let's say, for example, 200. So we can see a little bit better. See, this page is coming up. So usually this is not very good idea to embed any iframe, but a lot of use case we may have to embed any page. So if you direct to some other page and there are some scenario. Also, I will discuss a little bit elaborately and create some tag about the script tag, but just for introduction purpose, we can write any JavaScript code over here. Okay, so we can, I'll keep some, you don't need to remember or know too much about it. This is about accessing the root level HTML element, and you can copy paste for your purpose. So we can main dot inner HTML. I will explain when I teach about the JavaScript. So using the script tag, we can create or write any JavaScript over here, and this is trying to access this main tag. Let us create a ID with main. So division ID with main. So I have not put anything. So when this will execute, this will put this hello world over here. This inner HTML means replaces with hello world. So if you load, and there is a little bit thing we have to do here. Usually the function won't execute it. So I will explain about all these things in the later tutorial. So we have to create a method, and on load, so we can execute this init methods. Okay, so we have defined this function, but when we would like to execute, we have to let know. So this is where we can write the script. And also, if let's for example your browser is not supported JavaScript, but that is very unlikely, but few people may block it, so you can say that this no script will be executed in that case. So you can mention over here that so once you have, you can mention some text over here. Sorry, JavaScript is not supported in your browser. Please enable it. So that a lot of functionality may break, but nowadays all JavaScript is working, so I hardly you need to use it. Okay. Also, there are one important properties which a lot of time initial developer ignores that. Those are meta property. So we can create a lot of elements and attributes into this meta. Okay, so those are very helpful for the search engine optimization, and Google search engine look for those information to make your HTML appear into the inside its home pages. So there are some character set. This character set is for international. Let's say you are building an application for Chinese and for Japanese and some other character apart from English. Then you need to be very careful. There are a lot of character set available over the net. But in the HTML5, so mostly the default standard is UTF-8, means it is the universal text format, the version 8, which will take all the thing. And let us create some other tag. So here we can define a name value pair, name, and we have content. Okay, so there are a couple of meta tag we can use. I will explain a few of them. So one common use is description. Description means you can tell what is this your website is about, HTML tutorials, and you can give all these things. And the second thing is very important for search engine optimization is keywords. So you can give keyword, for example, HTML tutorial, programming and web designing and all these things. So people, whenever they search this keyword, so Google will help you to redirect to it. So if you would like to make your name popular, so you can give your author name. Okay, and also there is one more very important property which usually not used in production, but for this development purpose we can use it. So for example, here we have not name property, but HTTP equivalent. Okay, here we can say refresh. I'll let you know in a second, 10 seconds. So this what it will do, it will reload this page. And other thing, we don't have any, okay, we don't have anything. Okay, let me create a paragraph. Hello there. Okay, so this will reload this page. Let's give it a try. Something. Okay, something. So we can reduce this reload to, let's say, 1 second. Hi there. Good, very good. So within 1 second it should reload. Yeah, it is reloading. So see, this is keep on refreshing. So if you see about this refresh icon also, it is keep on reloading. Okay, so for your small testing purpose you can use, but don't use in production. So this is the number of second content. So you can use the HTTP equivalent as a refresh. So I think this is one interesting thing you learn if you are new. So guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll keep creating a couple of more videos in HTML. So I'm planning to create a lot of other videos in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SAS, LESS, and a lot of things. So if you like my videos and if you want me to create a lot of other videos like this, please like the video and please subscribe, and also share it in your Facebook or Twitter or wherever you please. So thanks very much. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.